Is the Toronto condo market about to change? After so much talk and predictions, it seems like for now the answer is no. Today, I'm going to take a closer look with you at why the condo market is facing some serious challenges and what that means if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in a condo. If you've been following the market, you know that condo inventory has been going up really fast. There are so many new developments, assignment sales, and resale units hitting the market all at once. At first, this seems like a good thing for buyers, right? But it's actually creating a bit of a mess. With so many condos available, it's hard for buyers to figure out where to start. And then for sellers, it's really tough to stand out in this crowded marketplace. So what does this all mean for you? Let's break it down and take a look at where the condo market is right now. Welcome back, and thank you for watching. And if you're new here, welcome. And you know how this works. Please, if you can just hit the subscribe button and you won't miss any new updates, drop me a comment as well or a question below. I would love to connect with you. So now let's talk about condos. Right now, we've got more condos in the GTA than ever before. We're sitting at 5 to 6 months of resale inventory. The first time that I bought a condo in Toronto was way back in 2008, and I have never seen it like this. The experts are all saying that our condo market is facing its toughest challenge in decades. We've never seen so much supply before, and it's putting a ton of pressure on the market. I mean, we have a huge backlog of condos that are unsold, and we've got everything from brand new builds to resale units. There are so many condos available currently that the market is overloaded. Right now, we've got condo inventory sitting at least 3 to 5 times higher than usual. And there are almost 40,000 condo units just sitting there. This is creating a massive bottleneck that's been hard to clear. Part of the problem is that there's so many new developments coming up, but also there are less buyers jumping into the market. The demand just isn't keeping up with the supply. With higher interest rates, that means higher mortgage payments, plus the condo fee. So a lot of investors, they have negative cash flow in their tenanted condos. And at the same time, a lot of other potential buyers are shying away from buying a condo. And then many first-time home buyers, they couldn't qualify for a new mortgage at the high borrowing costs. And with economic uncertainty this year, and then there's, a lot of announcements of interest cuts. So a lot of buyers have been holding off and putting their plans on hold. In the resale market alone, about 20% of active listings were sold last month. The market just isn't moving fast enough. And at the rate that things are going, it could take years to work through this backlog. So let's take a closer look at the sales numbers. They're pretty eye-opening. Condo sales in the GTA have dropped by about 80% compared to last year or a couple of years ago. That's a huge decline. And it really shows how serious the situation is. A big part of this drop is because of all the investors in the market. Now, think about it. 50% of the condos in the GTA are owned by investors. And with high mortgage rates and the rental yields not adding up, it's becoming harder for many of these investors to make money. So a lot of investors are trying to sell. And with so many condos hitting the market at the same time, prices are just going down. This extra inventory from investors is adding even more to an already saturated market, which is pushing prices lower. So the market is flooded and many investors are feeling the pressure to sell, which is only making things worse. But it's not all bad news. There is hope for the future, specifically next year in the spring and summer of 2025. Experts are optimistic that as interest rates continue to go down, demand will pick up. So we have already noticed a little rise in demand in certain market sectors. Although there's still a lot of inventory to work through, the real shift is going to come when interest rates drop more and more buyers decide to come back into the market. Just with this week's Bank of Canada announcement of 0.5 interest cut, we should be seeing more buyers coming back into the market, especially in the new year. And this could help to clear out some of this extra inventory that we're seeing and get things moving. So what does this all mean for buyers and sellers right now? If you're a home buyer, now is a great time to buy a condo. There are tons of options to choose from. With so many condos, you can negotiate way better prices and terms than you could before. If you've been waiting for prices to drop, well, now might be the time to jump in, because the average resale condo price right now is $690,000 in the GTA, and that's the same average price as in back in 2021. That's 3.5 years ago. And you don't have to rush. You can take your time. You can find a condo that really fits your needs with the best layout and in your budget. Make sure your finances are in order and you've worked out your monthly payments to fit your monthly budget. And you can be strategic with your offer. You can put all the conditions in the offer to protect you. 5 to 7 days for finance condition. You can even do home inspection. You can check the status certificate. Make sure the condo is super well managed and has a very healthy reserve fund. Now, on the flip side, if you're a condo seller, things are a little bit more complicated. The market isn't moving as fast as it once was, and many sellers are struggling to get the price that they want. The reality is there is a lot of competition, probably too much, and buyers have a lot of options. So I would recommend that sellers need to lower their asking price by about 5% or more to see any real activity. So you need to adjust your expectations and be flexible. In this market, you're going to really have to adjust and be realistic, or else your condo is going to sit there and it's going to take a long time to sell. If you're selling your condo, here's a great tip to stand out. Make sure that your condo looks its absolute best. We can't just put it on the MLS, put it on Facebook or Instagram, and then get a ton of showings anymore. Now we need to go the extra mile. So we have to really walk through the condo, do the necessary touch-ups, put fresh paint, install new lights, deep clean everything, stage it, and make sure that it's presented in a way that makes buyers feel that they can move in immediately. So that is really the successful formula right now to be able to show up in this market, make sure that everything is perfect for every showing. In order for your condo to stand out in this crowded market, you have to bring in your A game. If you're an investor, right now is not the time necessarily to consider buying new pre-construction. And the reason is the resale market is where the value is. And that's where you really should be focusing on and get a great deal in resale condo. And the other thing is probably the very micro small condos, 400 square feet. They're getting the hardest hit right now in the condo segments. The demand for these small units, they've really dropped significantly and is probably not going to change anytime soon. So if you're an investor, it's better to focus on larger units, 1+1, 2+1, and go into very highly desirable areas. The bottom line is this: while the condo market has some big challenges right now, it's not all doom and gloom. Things will get better over time. It may just take a while, but as interest rates keep going down and developers slow down some of their new projects, we can expect the market to slowly start to recover. For now, yes, it is a buyer's market. There's a lot of choices, but sellers need to adjust their expectations. Patience and strategy are going to be key for both buyers and sellers as we move into the new year. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you found this video very helpful. Please subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss any future updates. Please drop me a comment or a question below, and I will personally respond to each and every one. I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you again.